field came back green, that don't mean the fire is gone. Drove past the fence where the paint peeled white, past the mailbox leaning like it gave up the fight. The cane stood tall where the old house burned, like the earth has a language the living never learn. My brother left early, my mother stayed late. My father held anger like a key to every gate. One August evening when the wind turned dry, we watched all our history go red against the sky. People said at least no one died, but some things live by burning inside. There are ashes in the cane field, ashes in the cane. Under every green and growing thing. You can build another roof, plant another row, but the ground remembers what the children know. There are ashes in the cane field, and I still taste the smoke. I spent 15 years in a northern town, working double shifts where the snow came down. Told everybody I had nothing to miss, that a burned down home is just a pile of sticks. But every time a siren cut the midnight air, I was 10 years old again, frozen on the stairs. Survival is strange, you can run so far, then find your whole childhood sleeping in your car. There are ashes in the cane field, under every green and growing thing. You can build another roof, plant another row, but the ground remembers what the children know. There are ashes in the cane field, and I still taste the smoke. Found a rusted can with my father's name. Some fires fall from heaven, some fires start. When hurt is passed from hand to hand, there are ashes in the cane field, ashes in the cane. But I won't plant my anger in the spring. Chain, let my children inherit something other than pain. There are ashes in the cane field, but I don't have to feed the smoke. The field came back green. Maybe one day so will I. Shaking. coffee can roll. My daughter drew sons everywhere she could go. People said you made it, you got out clean, but a man can leave the trouble and keep the machine. Every insult swallowed, every old bruise saved, laid beneath my silence like water behind a gate. The river was rising, the boats began to moan. I heard my father's anger speaking through my bones. There is fire under the levee, don't let it break, don't let it break. A whole dark river trying to get free. Face it now, face it now. I can hold it back until the whole wall falls. Oh, name the hurt before it floods us all. There is fire under the levee, and I won't pass it down. One evening my daughter dropped a glass on the floor. I felt my voice turn into the man I knew before. Her shoulders rose the way mine did as a child. That small frightened motion nearly drove me wild. Not at her, at the years I had let remain, at the way an old wound finds a younger name. I sat on the kitchen tiles and started to cry, because love ain't enough if you never ask why. There is fire under the levee, don't let it break, don't let it break. A whole dark river trying to get free. Face it now, face it now. I can hold it back until the whole wall falls. Or name the hurt before it floods us all. There is fire under the levee, and I won't pass it down. I called my wife from the kitchen floor, said I need help, I can't hide this anymore. No thunder, oh no angel came, just a hand of mine and the courage to say, I am afraid of becoming what raised me. I am ready to change before the river takes me. There is fire under the levee. Face it now, face it now. But the truth is making room to breathe. Break the chain, break the chain. Let the old wall open where the water can't run. Not through my child, not through anyone. There is fire under the levee, but I won't pass it down. River looks calm, the wall is still standing. Tonight I opened the gate. The water looked clear. That was the trouble. There was a well behind my uncle's barn, covered in weeds and a circle of stones. Nobody drank there after 7 and 9. Nobody asked and nobody told. Children know and adults laugh by the way a room turns still at night. We heard one name that never again, like silence, could keep the poison in. There is salt in the well water, even when the bucket shines. Something bitter at the bottom, something older than the lies. You can cover up the opening, but the earth remembers where. There is salt in the well water, and it follows everywhere. Years later, Mama called me home, her voice thin as the telephone cord. She said your uncle kept a box under the floorboards by the door. Inside were letters never sent, a photograph and a folded rent, a county report with half a name, and enough truth left to rearrange the blame. There is salt in the well water, even when the bucket shines. Something bitter at the bottom, something older than the lies. You can cover up the opening, but the earth remembers where. There is salt in the well water, and it follows everywhere. Can survive a wound, then build its table above the room. But every child drinks something down when the grown folks never make a sound. There is salt in the well water, I will not call it sweet again. I will open every letter, say the name they buried then. You can cover up the opening, but the truth still rises there. There is salt in the well water, and tonight I clear the air. The water looked clear, poured it into the ground. Kept blaming the county line for the man I became on the other side. Station cross where the asphalt splits, a faded sign and a ditch full of cigarette tips. Every time I passed it, I told myself the same. The devil lives west where nobody knows my name. I would drive into dark darkness with a tank half full. Come back 3 days later with another story to pull. My wife stopped asking where the night had gone. The tired heart knows when an answer comes wrong. I saw red eyes in the rearview glass. Then I learned who was staring back.
There ain't no devil at the county line. Look inside, look inside.
Just the same old hunger wearing my face tonight.
Look inside.
I blame the road, I blame the rain, I blamed every town but the blood in my veins.
There ain't no devil at the county line.
The devil rides when I drive. One night my little boy woke before dawn, saw me washing somebody else's perfume off. He did not speak, but his eyes turned old, like a child had learned what a father should have told. I drove back west with no bar in mind, parked by the sign at the county line, sat with the engine ticking in the heat, and let every excuse fall dead at my feet.
There ain't no devil at the county line.
Look inside, look inside.
Just the same old hunger wearing my face tonight.
Look inside.
I blame the road, I blame the rain, I blamed every town but the blood in my veins.
There ain't no devil at the county line.
The devil rides when I drive. I wish evil came with horns and smoke, something easy to name, something easy to choke. But the worst thing I carried was smaller than sin, the habit of saying, that ain't who I am, while doing it again.
There ain't no devil at the county line.
I am turning this truck toward the morning light.
Turn around, turn around.
No blame for the road, no blame for the rain. I'm taking my hands back onto the rain.
There ain't no devil at the county line.
The devil rides if I let him inside.
I crossed that sign in the morning sun, not healed, but finally heading home. I used to pray for clean hands. Now I pray for hands willing to work. I broke a promise in a kitchen chair, left my wife with the bills and the children there. Told myself I had a restless soul, like a pretty phrase could make neglect feel whole. Years went by in motel rooms, cheap bar lights and borrowed tunes. Every new town looked like grace, until morning showed the same old face. Mercy has mud on its hands. It does not come dressed in white. It walks back into the broken room and stays through the hardest night.
Mercy is not a clean escape.
It is the work you choose to make. Mercy has mud on its hands, and mine are finally ready. My daughter met me at a roadside place, coffee cooling between the space of what I wanted to explain and what she had survived without my name. She said, do not tell me you were lost. Tell me what you understand it costs. So I folded every speech away and listened until there was nothing left to say.
Mercy has mud on its hands.
It does not come
Dressed in white.
Oh, it walks back into the broken room and stays through the hardest night.
Mercy is not a clean escape.
It is the work you choose to make. Mercy has mud on its hands, and mine are finally ready. I cannot ask a wound to close, because I finally learned how deep it goes. I can only show up day by day and stop confusing words with change. Mercy has mud
On its hands.
and truth has
Dirt on its knees.
stay through the night.
It is not a river washing clean.
It is planned after the flood recedes.
Mercy has not a clean escape.
It is the work I choose to make. Mercy has mud on its hands, and mine are finally ready. Ooh, hey. I used to pray for clean hands. Now I know better. I brought my father's anger to the same river where he taught me to fish. walk home lighter than I came. My son stood quiet by the kitchen door, small bare feet on the cold tile floor. I saw myself in the way he stared, trying to guess which father would be standing there. I turned away before I raised my voice, not because healing is an easy choice. I drove until the sunrise broke with my father's old tackle box and the things I never spoke. I will leave my anger at the river bend, let the brown water take what I cannot defend. Not the lessons, not the love, just the fists I keep closed when the road gets rough. I will leave my anger at the river bend and walk home lighter than I came. Forgiveness meant calling every bruise an accident. Now I know a man can love the dead and still refuse the harm they left. I will leave
My anger at the river bend.
leave it there,
Leave it there.
leave it there.
Let the brown water
Carry what must end.
let it in.
Let it in,
Let it in.
let it in.
Keep the lessons. Keep the love.
I'll open my hands when the road gets rough.
I will leave my anger at the river bend.
And walk home ready to begin again. I brought my father's anger, I carried the tackle box home alone. The porch boards bent beneath my feet, like they still knew the weight of me. The paint has fallen from the rail, the screen door hangs beside one nail. Mama's chair is turned toward the road where she watched for men who never came home. I left this place at 21 with a cheap guitar and a need to run. Thought distance made a different man, but the dust still settles where it came. The porch still knows my name, even after all these years. It remembers every promise I was too young to hear. I crossed crossed 3 states to lose my shame, but the porch still knows my name. My brother carved his initials deep in the post where the shadows sleep. He stayed behind when Daddy fell, learned how silence becomes a cell. I sent postcards from a dozen towns, never once asked what held him down. Now his room is empty, the window is cracked, and there is no road that brings that time back. The porch still knows my name, even after all these years. It remembers every promise I was too proud to hear. I crossed 3 states to lose my shame, but the porch still knows my name. A house don't judge, a house don't speak. It just keeps the shape of the ones who leave. And sometimes that is worse than blame. A quiet place that knows your name. The porch still knows my name, and I am done pretending not to hear. I cannot give the dead their time, but I can sit with what remains. The morning light falls just the same. The porch still knows my name. I sat until the shadows changed. The courthouse clock stopped at 3:15, but the heat kept counting everything. July leaned heavy on the tin roof town. Dogs on the porches would not make a sound. I passed the store where old men trade names. Like a little bit of gossip makes a little less shame. They talked about weather, they talked about crops, never about the boy who vanished behind the mill light. His mama still leaves one porch light awake, though everybody knows what the darkness can take. No ink, no pen, no witness stands, still the sun writes down the deeds of a man. The heat keeps a ledger, every scar. The heat remembers better than the people who say they forgot. Nothing buried stays gone. You
sweep the floor, but the sweat still rises through the boards. The heat keeps a ledger, and the debt is coming due. I was there that night with a bottle and fear, old enough to know and too weak to interfere. I told myself silence was safer than blame, but a coward and a liar still answer to the same name. 20 years pass like a freight train cry. Still I see his brother in the grocery aisle. He nods like a man who has learned to endure, and I carry a truth that has never found a cure. The heat keeps a ledger, every scar. The heat remembers better than the people who say they forgot. Nothing buried stays gone. You can paint the church and sweep the floor, but the sweat still rises through the boards. The heat keeps a ledger, and the debt is coming due. I don't need thunder, I don't need a sign. I need the nerve to speak one honest line. Let the whole town turn its face away. I have carried that silence long enough today. Yeah, the heat keeps a ledger, every scar. The heat remembers better, but tonight I will tell what I saw. Let the truth walk on, let the windows shake and the old floor moan. I won't leave another mother alone. Keeps a ledger, and I am paying what is due. The courthouse clock stopped at 3:15. The heat kept counting me.
I brought my father's anger to the same river where he taught me to fear. How to read the clouds and measure time. He also showed me how a room can freeze when a man's own pain becomes everybody's disease. I learned to flinch before he spoke, learned every silence, learned every joke. Then I grew older, had a child, and heard his voice come through my mouth one night. I will leave my anger at the river bend. Let the brown water take what I cannot defend. Not the lessons, not the love keep close when the road gets rough. I will leave my anger at the river bend and walk home lighter than I came. My son stood quiet by the kitchen door, small bare feet on the cold tile floor. I saw myself in the way he stared, trying to guess which father would be standing there. I turned away before I raised my voice, not because healing is an easy choice. I drove until the sunrise broke with my father's old tackle box and the things I never spoke. I will leave my anger at the river bend. Let the brown water take what I cannot defend. Not the lessons, not the love, just the fists I keep closed when the road gets rough. I will leave my anger at the river bend and walk home lighter than I came. I used to think forgiveness meant calling every bruise an accident. Now I know a man can love the dead and still refuse the harm they left.
I will leave my anger,
At the river bend,
leave it there, leave it there.
let the brown water carry what must end.
Let it in, let it in.
Keep the lessons, keep the love. Open my hands when the road gets rough.
I will leave my anger
At the river bend and walk home ready to begin again.
I brought my father's anger.
I carry the tackle box all alone. The fence is leaning, the field is not. The lawyer came in a clean blue car, said the highway project would not reach far. Offered more than the crop had made in all the years since Daddy's grave. My sister said, take it, let it go. We have carried enough of that broken road. I signed my name, then stopped the pen where the paper asked me to begin again. This is the field we never sowed. Red dirt, dry grass, stories untold. It never made us rich or whole, but it remembers what the family owes. This is the field we never sowed. crop came weak. I found one after she was gone, hair full of rust and a folded song. This is the field we never sold. Red dirt, dry grass, stories untold. It never made us rich or whole, but it remembers what the family owes. This is the field we never sold. This is the field we never sold. Not because the past deserves control. I will leave the anger in the clay and keep the roots that learn to stay. This is the field we never sold. The fence is leaning. Tomorrow I will fix one post. My father heard a train in every quiet room. I hear it too. Daddy left before the corn turned gold. Said a stationary life would make a young man old. He sent one letter from Baton Rouge, two from Memphis, then the trail went loose. Mama never cursed the wheels or rails, just kept the porch light on through every gale. I swore I would be different when I grew. Then I left three women the same way he used to do. There is a freight train through my bones, rattling every place I call home. Steel in my blood, smoke in my lungs, always leaving before the leaving is done. But a road ain't freedom when it owns your soul. There is a freight train through my bones. I met a woman in a river town. She saw every crack and stayed around. One night she said you pack your bag every time a good thing asks you to unpack. That line hit harder than a barroom fight. Follow me west through the Arkansas night. I pulled the truck beneath the billboard sign and listened to the engine ticking out of time. There is a freight train through my bones, rattling every place I call home. Steel in my blood, carved in stone. A man can hear the train and still go home. There is a freight train through my bones, but tonight I let the engine roll alone. Steel in my blood, smoke in my lungs. Still I am staying when the hard part comes. A road ain't freedom when it owns your soul. There is a freight train through my bones. Let it go. The fence is leaning, the field is not. The lawyer came in, clean blue car, said the highway project would not reach far. Often more than the crop had made in all the years since Daddy's grave. My sister said, take it, let it go. We've carried enough for that broken road. I signed my name, then stopped the pen where the paper asked me to begin again. This is the field we never sold. Red dirt, dry grass, stories untold. It never made us rich or whole, but it remembers what the family owes. This is the field we never sold. Daddy was hard when the seasons fade, harder still when the rain prevailed. He loved the land in the only way a frightened man knows how to stay. Mama buried jars beneath the tree, coins for the months when the crop came weak. I found one after she was gone, half full of rust and a folded song. This is the field we never sold. Red dirt, dry grass, stories untold. It never made us rich or whole, but it remembers what the family owes. This is the field we never sold. The same as keeping every hurt and name. I can tear the old shed down, plant something kinder in this ground. This is the field we never sold, not because the past deserves control. I will leave the anger in the clay and keep the roots that learn to stay. This is the field we never sowed. The fence is leaning. Tomorrow I will fix one post.
I cleaned the leather twice. The mud came through anyway. I had not seen that chapel since my mother wore blue, since my brother sat beside me chewing gum beneath the pew. The road looked narrower than it did when I was young, and the bell sounded older when the Sunday morning rung. I parked behind the oak tree where the roots break stone, waited 5 more minutes with my hands around the wheel alone. Then I walked through the doorway like a man without a plan, with Delta clay still holding tight around the edges of my hands. The deacon smiled and asked me where I had been. I said, far enough to need this place again. I got mud on my Sunday shoes.
Come as you are, come as you are.
A heart full of things I cannot excuse.
Lay them down, lay them down.
I did not come to look redeemed. I came because I ran out of places to leave. I got mud on my Sunday shoes and a long way left to go. The preacher spoke of mercy in a careful measured tone, not the kind that makes a guilty man believe the work is done. I thought about my brother and the words we never fixed, how pride can turn a minor wound into a wilderness of bricks. He died before I called him. That truth has weight and sound. It follows every highway and it waits in every town. When the choir rose behind me, I could barely sing a line, but sometimes one cracked note is how a man begins to try. I got mud on my Sunday shoes.
Come as you are, come as you are.
A heart full of things I cannot excuse.
Lay them down, lay them down.
I did not come to look redeemed. I came because I ran out of places to leave. I got mud on my Sunday shoes and a long way left to go. think salvation was a door. Now I think it is returning once more. Not clean, not certain, not above the pain, just willing to walk through the mud again. I got mud on my Sunday shoes.
Come as you are, come as you are.
A little less pride and the same old blues.
Lay it down, lay it down.
I did not come to look redeemed. I came to stay when leaving would be easy. I got mud on my Sunday shoes and I will wear them on the road. I cleaned the leather twice. The mud came through. I walked inside anyway.